They don't think about HTS code when you're doing your product research. It's very important.
That's a
So
good point.
if you find a product on Helium 10, don't just pull the trigger yet. Go to this website and type in some keywords about your product so that you can know the percentage of duties you're going to pay. So add it to your product margin so you can know how profitable that product is. Because at the end of the day, when you're bringing the product into the US, you have to pay this to the US government. And it can really affect your profit if you don't take it seriously.
So, Afolabi, I mean, we might be talking about 1% or 2%. It might be the Trump tariff tax at 25, but this could be 30 or 40% extra. I mean, you could get nailed big time. And I can give you an example. So I thought I was pretty good at this stuff. And so I bring in natural soap, 17% duty. Okay. Anyways, when I revisited this and I brought it in under Castile soap, so you can't fake or you can't, what's the word? You can't lie about it. Okay. Anyways, this was Castile soap. It was made out of olive oil and it came in at 0. So within a second of putting that, I saved 17% tax. So it was that simple. It was just looking into it. So every shipment that I brought in since 2016, I've saved 17%. Wow. And if you, like we talk about knowing your numbers, if you don't add that in and you're doing your product research, I mean, you could be messed up right from the very beginning.
Yes.
Especially, we're going to get into some of these samples. But we'll do that in a second. So let's talk a bit more about it. So why or who should be doing the research for your HT, or HTS, your manufacturer, a broker, the seller themselves? What's the best way to go about doing this?
If you have a really good broker, your broker should be well versed in HTS code. I mean, the broker on the US side, I usually prefer the broker on the US side because on the China side, your manufacturer doesn't know the US system. It doesn't know how to interpret the HTS system in the US. So I would lean more to your freight forwarder on the US side to help you do the HTS code. And one way to test them is just ask them, what is your duty rate? If they come back to you with an HS code, know that they don't know what they're doing.